Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business. Obviously.
I hope there aren't any more.
Destruction. It's fine.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
If those Whiterun gods can take down the dragon, so can we.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to... It's not much. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. The mages are up in the college. You can ask them. Then again, Nelikar might know. He's an old-timer from the college, but he has a room here. See ya.
Yeah,
Dagor and I have an understanding. Speak quickly. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron. Just calm down. I'll tell you everything. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you, but do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Well, I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but if you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Until next time.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Well, well, thank you. I'll look... Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to And here. I suppose you've earned these. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. You need a book? Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Fight well. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. Certainly. Concentration spells. You'll also need... Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. I can't wait to take a look. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to take a look. Take a look. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as... I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking. If you have a moment, could you help me with something? We're all trying to become better made. Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Well, I simply thought you might... If that's not enough, I suppose I have this amulet you could take. Oh, good. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you... Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. So far, I just want to learn. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of others returned home, Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
Can you possibly help Jazargo? It is difficult to admit, but Jazargo could still use... Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled. Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stay. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make... Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. You tell Jazargo when you are ready. You can... Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an... It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. Jazargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
I need your help with something private. Yes, I may have entered into an agreement with him. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence. I know he's from the... I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid... Well, throw in the... And finally, take the fact that the college is the... I told you.
All right, then.
But no matter how poorly they make... It doesn't matter. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back.
I still need some help. If you can... I still need some help.